To another breaking news story now. The case against 71 people implicated in a 56 million rand police vehicle marking tender has been struck off the roll. The magistrate says the state has been dragging its feet in finalising investigations. The state was accused of a witch hunt as the matter dates back to 2017. Lawyers say their clients were suffering financially and emotionally because of the constant postponement. Silindelo Masikane is following the story for us. She joins us now live. So, Slee, we have the 71 people in the dock today. This matter now struck off the roll.
It struck off the roll, Shahan, and that is because the magistrate believes that the state has just been dragging its feet, that it is not concluding its investigations, which I might add began in 2017. So it's been almost 4 years since these people have been actually facing these corruption, fraud, perjury, money laundering and theft charges. And what we understand is that this matter is in connection with a 56 million rand police vehicle branding contract, where it's alleged that there have been tender irregularities. The state had said that in the initial investigations in 2017, massive looting was uncovered of state funds through what they call cover quoting and fraudulent processing of contracts that unlawfully awarded the same supplier who had numerous companies allegedly registered on the SAP's supplier database. And what we saw today was actually added accused who actually appeared in the dock. So in the last court appearance in September last year, we had 42 people who were accused, some of which are police officers in the procurement department of the SAPS. Today, we had a total of 71 people in the courtroom facing those similar charges, one of which is actually an attorney who handed themselves over just yesterday to the police. And so in that last court appearance, Shahan, in September last year, the magistrate had given a final postponement, saying that the state needs to be ready to proceed with this matter, and if it wasn't, then an inquiry would be held, and she granted the 6-month postponement to the state today in March. Once again, the state then arrived today wanting another postponement.
So what does the NPA have to say for itself?
Well, what it said in court today, Shahan, was that it wasn't really asking for postponement, but that it was actually finalising its charges, and that it actually still needed to apply to the NDPP for a racketeering certificate. And they were saying that they wanted to add this charge of racketeering, but in order to do so, it needed to first ask for that certificate from the NDPP. But let's just take a listen to the state prosecutor.
Make corrections and add the charges of racketeering. The state can only prefer charges of racketeering against anyone if and only if the National Director of Public Prosecutions has authorized such a prosecution. At some point, the state will make an application to have the matter transferred to the Pretoria High Court for trial. However, in the interim, it is the request of the prosecution that the matter be postponed provisionally to a date in September or October to enable the prosecution to finalize the charge sheet and obtain a racketeering certificate, and also afford those who already indicated off the record that they will like to apply for separation of trials in respect of their clients, to afford them that opportunity to do so.